Hello, in this video I'm going to explain how you organise a WordPress website using blog posts, categories and tags. WordPress began more than 20 years ago as a really simple diary or online journaling system. You added a new post, published it, and when you went to the home page of your website, your new blog post will be listed automatically by WordPress at the top of the page. All your other blog posts will be pushed down one section every time you added a new post. Now that WordPress has listed all of your blog posts, all the site visitor has to do is scroll through your home page, choose a blog post they are interested in, click the link, and the full post is displayed. To go back to your home page, they just click the logo area and it takes them back to your home page. This simple navigation structure made blogging easy. You made blog posts and WordPress automatically listed those blog posts on the front page of your website. You can still set up a modern WordPress website in exactly the same way. This website has got the blog page I'm showing you now. If we click any link in the blog, we'll go to that individual post. But most modern websites have a home page that explains about their business, and then they link to the blog. But you can also link to individual categories inside your blog. So each one of these is a category that's inside the blog. So if you click one of these, you're not just going to go to the complete blog, you're going to go to one part of the blog. So we're in community spaces and facilities. Another category is wellness and fitness. So all the posts in this section of the site are about wellness and fitness. Now these individual category pages are called archive pages, and there's several different types of archive pages, but the most important ones are category archive pages and tags archive pages. So these are blog posts that are tagged with a certain tag. So these are all tagged with healthy living. So this is a blog post that's in the category of success stories and case studies, but it's been tagged with a tag of healthy living. See, this is another blog post, but this one's in the category of local partnerships and collaborations, but it's still being tagged with healthy living because it's about supporting healthy communities. So the important point is you can link to blog categories and tag archives. And both of those pages look similar to a normal blog listing page. And if we edit one of these posts, we can see how we add the post to a category or we tag the post. So if we scroll down here, there's two options here. First, make sure you've got the sidebar open. Then you're not in the block editor, you're in the post tab here. Scroll down to categories, and this is where you choose the category to put the post in. And under categories, you've got tags. This one's been tagged with healthy living. And there's some other commonly used tags down here. And once you've put it into that category, tagged it with this tag, you can then link to the archive page and you'll see that post listed. So just go back to the main site. And if we go to the category that contains that post. Find the category, find the post, and if we view the tags of healthy living, you can also see the post listed there. What is the difference between categories and tags? Categories and tags help your site visitors find the information they're looking for on your website, but you use categories and tags in different ways. I think of categories as the table of contents at the front of a book, and I think of tags as the index at the back of a book. So categories are like chapters in a book. When you assign a blog post to a category, you are saying this whole blog post is on this specific topic. Tags are used in a different way. Tags say a snippet of information inside this blog post is on this topic. Assigning your post to a category says this whole post is on this topic. Assigning a tag to your blog post says there is a part of this post relevant to this tag. So, how do you create your own categories and tags on your website? Well, the best way is if you go to the dashboard, hover over posts, and you see these options: all posts, new post, or categories, tags. So first I'm going to choose categories. So I'm dashboard, posts, categories. And these are all the categories that are already on my website. But I want to add a new one. So just name your category. WordPress will automatically make the slug for you, so you don't have to put that in. You can do if you want to, but I'll just leave it empty. You can add a description here. And then click Add New Category. Your new category is listed here. So when you make a new blog post now, or if you want to add a blog post you've already written to that category, I'll edit a post. So I go to my website, I'll pick any post in the blog. So now when I edit this post, open the sidebar, in the post tab, scroll down, and I've got my new category. Now you can assign a blog post to more than one category, but especially if you're just learning, I would recommend you only assign each blog post to one category, and it keeps your website easier to understand how the navigation works. And if you scroll down, the tags are listed there. So how do we add a new tag? Well, it's just the same as we did to add this category. So let's go back and see how to add a tag. Once again, we want to be in the dashboard, and we go to post, tags, and you add a tag in exactly the same way. Add a bit of a description here, then you can click Add Tag. You've got your new tag there, so when we edit a post, edit post, and now with the sidebar open, in the post tab, we scroll down to the tags section. Now it's not listed here because I've not used it before, but if I just start typing, it will show me the options available, and this tag is available. So I can click that, and that would tag this post with that tag. Now you can actually make new tags in this new tag section here, but I wouldn't. You can soon end up with just too many categories and too many tags. So if you just create categories and tags in the way I've shown you, it keeps your website cleaner. See, there's this add new category here as well. So you can create them through this dialog, but it's much cleaner and you can see what's going off much better if you do it the way I've just shown you through the dashboard. We'll go back to the dashboard. Now, if you haven't added any new categories, WordPress will put your blog posts as you make them into a default category, which is called uncategorized. So if we go to posts, categories, you've got this uncategorized category, and that's the default category that appears in a brand new website before you've added any categories of your own. But what you can do, you can set your own default category. So supposing I wanted community health initiatives to be my default category, in my dashboard I go to settings, writing, and we've got this default post category, and you can choose here which is the default category. And when you've selected a default category, every time you make a blog post, if you don't choose a category, it will be automatically placed in that category. So that's how you change the default post category. So we make a new post. We publish the post. Just close this box so we can see. It's now been placed in the default category. That post has been saved in the default category. And if you haven't changed your default category, then your default category will be uncategorized, which doesn't tell people much. So it's good to select your own default category. Or just make sure that you choose another category as you save your blog post. How do you create links to your category and tag archive pages? We open the customizer, go to menus, create a new menu, we call it a category menu. I'm going to place it in the desktop horizontal menu position. Click next. And now we can add items. I'm going to add the home page link. Now this is actually the home page, so what I'll do, I'll add that link, then you can edit the link. So I'm just going to change that to home. Save that. I want to add more items. Now you've got options here. You've got custom links, pages, posts, categories and tags. So if I click this categories drop down, I can add any of these categories to my menu. But what I want to do, I want to make a drop down list. So if I click custom links, if I add a pound sign there or a hash sign, put some text in here, I'll add that link. Now this will not be a clickable link, but I can put things underneath it to make a drop down menu. So now that I've got the top level of my drop down menu, click categories, and I can add all of these categories to that list. You're making the menu in the same way you'd make any other menu. I don't want those two. Now I'm just going to make this into a drop down list by dragging the tabs in. I'm going to publish that. To add more items, I'm going to do the same again for tags. So first of all, I want a custom link.
put the hash or pound sign in the URL box. Links, I'm going to put tags. I'm going to add that to the menu. Just drag it down a bit. There we go. And now I can click the tags option here and add all these tags. Just drag them in the way I did before. Click publish. If we scroll down, we see that we've assigned this menu to the desktop horizontal menu. Depending on the theme you've got, you'll have different options, but you have to assign the menu to a menu location on your website. I've published the menu, so I close the box. So now, these are the categories, the category home pages. So if I click any of these, I'm viewing the category archive page for that category, which is local partnerships. So look at these, that's local partnerships category, local partnerships category. And they're all in that category. Now if you look underneath the blog post, it's tagged with a tag. So that's West Yorkshire Initiatives. It is Healthy Living. Facility Improvement. So you've got categories and tags. Go back to the top of the page. We can see the list of tag archive pages. So these are a list of pages that have been tagged with this particular tag. So if we look there, Facility Improvement. And if we look at all the posts in this tag archive page, they're all tagged with Facility Improvement. But if you know how to make WordPress menus, you make a tag archive menu or a category archive menu in just the same way as you make any other WordPress menu. And don't forget, in the customizer, menus, when you're making the menu, you've got categories and tags here. So it's easy to add them to your menu. Just in case you don't already know how to make a blog listing page, I'll just explain that quickly. All you need to do, you need a new web page. So if we have new page, now you don't have to call your blog page blog. You could call it articles or whatever you want. I'm going to call it blog. I don't do anything else with the page. I just publish it. I'm going to view the page. Now there are no blog posts listed there at the moment. So what I need to do, if I go to the dashboard, settings, reading, and where it says your homepage displays, I've chosen a static page and I chose the homepage there. And for the blog page, I just select posts page, blog, which is what I called my page, save changes. Now, if I go to the blog page now, so now I've made a page, assigned it as the blog page, and when I view the blog page, it shows all of the blog posts I've written. This is not divided into different categories. It'll show all the posts you've written with the newest one at the top. And to add that page to our menu, we just need to go back to the menus in Customize, Menus, select the menu I've been dealing with, Add Item, And I've now got this blog page, which I add to my menu, publish, close the customizer. And now I've got categories, tags, and the blog, which lists all the blog posts irrespective of the category that they are in. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope it's given you a better idea of what categories are, what tags are, how you assign a blog post to a category, how you assign tags to a blog post, and how you link them all together using the navigation bar. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.